is here. We're back scrubbing gourds, as you can see. And I want to talk to you about spiders today. Or, I guess, in deeper essence, mind your own business. But I'm going to tie it to this. This morning, as you see, I'm on the farm doing stuff. I was picking blueberries this morning. And, as I was picking blueberries, I noticed that a moth was flying by, being nosy, as most insects are. Being nosy and trying to understand what exactly I was doing. Why do I need so many berries? But in the midst of its curiosity, it got caught up in a spider web. Now, normally, if there was no spider around, I'd help him out because I'm sure it sucks being caught up in something you couldn't even see. But it wasn't the case. Spiders are so smart. They're like fishermen. And what they do is they'll set a web up over here, and then a web up over here, and then a web up over here. But they'll have one line, one thread between all three of them that meet and centralize at a certain point. So, if anything touches any of these webs, the vibration goes through the thread, their silk, and they can figure it out. They're like, oh, all right, the east one has caught somebody. And that's exactly what happened. Within a moment, before I could even, I'd say less than 5 seconds, I thought about helping the moth out. Spider was on it. And, if I would have intervened there, that spider would have missed the meal. Who knows how long it's been waiting to get something to eat. He was lying in wait. He did everything he was supposed to do to get a meal. And if I would have intervened, doing what I thought was the right thing to do, I would have robbed nature of the cycle of its due diligence. Spider did not deserve to get a meal snatched from him, so I didn't take it. There is a such thing as being complicit, where you sit by and you let something happen that probably shouldn't happen. But is the spider wrong for having to survive? No. No. Am I wrong for watching that moth get wrapped up, packed up nicely like a like a to-go box? Maybe. You might think so, but yeah. Mind your business. Get context. The worst thing you can do in a situation is jump into it without knowing what the heck is going on. You think you're fighting for the right thing, hypothetical situation. You see a man and woman arguing. Man's, of course, bigger than the lady. But you jump in protecting the lady. You don't know she got that heat on her. And she, pow, pow. She shoot both of y'all. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at it. I'm just saying, you don't know. You don't know who the real threat is. And chances are, if this situation didn't involve you, it didn't escalate with you involved in it, you probably don't need to be involved in it. Just, it got to that point without you. What do you think your inclusion is going to do? You think it's going to just bring it back down? What if it brings it all the way up? What if it already is all the way up? And you jump in. It's like playing double dutch. You don't know the rhythm, and someone just push you. You finna get slapped up. If you've never played double dutch, I don't even know how to explain it. It's jump rope with 2 ropes. You double. You poof, pop, poof, pop. Sorry, bugs. So yeah. Anywho, that was really my thought. I had no tangent to go off of. I do hope that everyone's doing something today. Maybe you can tell me a time where you stuck your neck out, where you really should not have, and you got burned for it. Because usually, experience is the best teacher. Experience is the only teacher for some folks, because you can try to tell them left, right, and middle, hey, don't do this. But then they still do it. It has to happen. Everyone has to learn their lesson. And every lesson is fully learned when you realize it, when you experience it, and you never do that dumb ish again. Otherwise, it's just a mistake. A mistake you're gonna repeat until you learn your lesson. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All right. Anywho, it's taken 5 minutes. I've cleaned exactly this one gourd. I'm done talking to y'all. Y'all are distraction. Unhealthy influences, you know? I'm supposed to be working real hard, and here you got me talking, just yapping away. I hope you've accomplished something different today. I challenge you to learn something new. Pick up that task you've been putting off. And most importantly, mind your business. Because there's been a correlation to the more you F around with stuff, the more you find out. Don't be on the find out part of things.